Imran Khan is a disappointment. He's nothing but like the same, following the army's lead and like taking the name of Islam.
It's a big topic. Right?
Yeah,
Big
if you take the name of Islam, you know that people are gonna start following you and thinking, because you're enlightened supposedly as well. Then people had very high hopes of making the kingdom of Medina or something like that, right?
Medina,
Yeah, Medina and all that.
Like Pakistan follow the.
Bro,
the
if
example of
if
Medina,
the
right?
if the example of Medina could be followed today, Saudi Arabia would be the first one to do that. They have Medina right there, and they have the money
but things
and the
change.
luxury
Things
of
change,
right. So that's why it's never practical to bring religion and politics together. It always gonna end up where Pakistan is end up, because now even the Muslims, they have so many divisions in themselves. Who's the real Muslim? Who is the real Muslim now?
Don't you see, like looking as unbiasedly as possible, right? Do you not feel like religion had a part to play in the unification of Pakistan, like the identity of Pakistan? Because you had all these tribes, Sindhi, Balochi, all of this, and it had some part to play, right, in the unification. Islam had a part to play in giving the nation identity, making, you know, in the early years of Pakistan.
I forgot your name, bro.
Ted.
Ted.
Tay.
Okay, listen to this very carefully. At the time of partition, Islamic party was against the creation of Pakistan.
Yeah.
Jamaat Islam.
Which one you talking about? Yeah, that one.
Okay, do you know why?
Because they were looking for the Greater India, right? They were looking,
What was their religious argument for for opposing the creation of Pakistan? Because you're making a religious argument, and here is a religious party who's opposing that view totally. But you don't know why they opposed it. That's the problem with Pakistanis. They make these arguments based on this thinking that Islam was a unifying factor. No, it wasn't.
No, it was a unifying factor after the. I'm talking about after the creation of Pakistan. Do you not feel like it had some unifying factor? Because you know the way the West talks about like India's Hindu rate of growth and all that as a derogatory term, but I don't like to use it. But Pakistan, at that point, when India and Pakistan were created, Pakistan had a really good future potential, right, at that time. That potential was reached through, in part, due to Islam and the unifying factor of Islam, the way it brought all the tribes, all the various cultures together in Pakistan.
When you're finished, I'm gonna wait. Okay, sorry. Let's just take a quick look at. Yeah, I know you have. How long do you have? Like 5 or 10 minutes? Okay, 10 minutes. We're not gonna go over five to 10 minutes. Yeah. Okay. So let's quickly just go back what you just said.
Yeah.
Pakistan, the main source of money when at the creation of Pakistan was from what? Was from East Pakistan, jute.
Okay.
Okay,
So
so the major the engine of the Pakistani economy at the creation was East Pakistan. Were they Muslims? Yes. Was Pakistani Muslim? Yes. You know what the problem was? What was the problem? Why did the East Pakistan?
It was a lot of terrible things. Like,
No, what was the main problem?
Like the.
It wasn't
There
Islam.
was a discrimination. It was like sort of like.
Oh, based on what? Based on what?
Based on tribal.
No.
identity and all
Okay,
this.
please, you got to know this. It was based on language.
Yeah, but
Who
that's part
started?
of the tribe, right?
Who started the issue of language? Do you know who started that issue?
I'm not.
Qaid Azam.
Seriously.
You know, yes, he went there and made a speech in 1947 or 48 and said, Urdu is going to be the language of Pakistan, meaning Bengali is gone. Now those people,
As a national language, right?
yes, and
no,
as a national language of Bangladesh that we call Bangladesh now, was going to be Urdu. That means that people who were there who were speaking Bangla were totally,
I agree. There was,
So
there was
it's not about Islam, it's about politics. Actually. Well, it's kind of Islam, but mostly politics.
I agree. There was mistakes that were made. Like
No.
national mistakes.
Look, this is not a mistake. This is the founder of Pakistan creating an issue,
Yeah.
right? So you're saying that if Islam was a unifying force, this problem could have been overcome, but it wasn't any. So when you're talking about,
I'm talking majority. Sorry. I'm talking more about West Pakistan, right? So like the unifying factor in West Pakistan.
No,
if
it
you ignore
isn't.
East Pakistan.
Pakistanis are killing other
No, I
Pakistanis.
mean at the time, at the creation of the country, you got to
Okay.
admit, at some point there was Islam did have a benefit in the creation of Pakistan.
Do you
and
know
the way
when
it united
Pakistan?
all the-
Do you know when Pakistan started
also-
calling itself the Islamic Republic
Also,
of
yeah,
Pakistan?
Sialkot industrial city, so it wasn't like Bangladesh is the only source of.
Yes, no, it was the major source.
It was a major source, yeah.
Yeah. No, it was like the backbone of the economy. Yeah, you don't know that. Yeah, well, look at the
No, I mean,
history.
you have
No,
this
if you
party,
look at
Town, you have
yeah, but they no, bro. Like 40 to 50% of the GDP
I'll look into it, I'll look into
was
it.
from there. Okay, sorry. What was I telling you? I was just gonna make a point.
talking about Qaeda,
The creation of Pakistan, like you're saying, Islam was the unifying factor. The people who created Pakistan, the Islamic Party was against the creation of Pakistan. And the reason you don't know, the reason was because they gave a religious reason. They said, Islam is supposed to rule the world, so we should just not have our own state, we should just rule like, they wanted like that whole old style, like we'll rule all of India. That's what their
You also
idea
have,
was.
like some elements of the Deobandis, right, that also feel like India is so complicated in terms of tribes, ethnicities, and everything. You can't have one religion ruling over it all, right? So
Stop. The areas that are in Pakistan, they were ruled by Muslims, most of them. The governors were Muslims,
yeah.
so they wouldn't have any problem. Anyways, at the creation of Pakistan, they said you can. They told Qaeda-e-Azam, you can be the president or you can be the main guy. To begin with, we don't want to take power from the Muslims away, so you can keep it. And there was an agreement to a certain extent. But just 1 year before the creation, he changed his mind. Before it was going to go that way. So, anyways, the problem with this whole situation is Imran Khan was supposed to bring a big change, completely failed to do it. Why? Because he got involved in the same situation. Like one guy comes and says, like, what's his name, Ziaul Haq, that he's going to create like this. What was his slogan? I forgot. It was an Islamic slogan. He came with that slogan. Then somebody else comes and gives another slogan. Then Imran Khan comes and we're going to make the creation of the Medina government or whatever. So this is the story of Pakistan, that you guys, because of this intermingling of church and state, that you guys have never really figured out that does not work. And that is why why is Turkey advanced?
I'm heading there soon.
Huh?
I'm heading there soon.
Okay, right. Turkey is advanced because they took out religion from their politics. They said that they told the military, any leader who comes and talks about Islam, you can make a coup against him. They told the military because
he's
he's
advanced in the Ottoman Empire, right? It
Sorry?
was Turkey for
no. After the empire was gone, Ataturk.
Yeah, Ataturk. Yeah.
Okay, Ataturk took out Islam out of the religion, out of the politics.
It still would. I don't feel like
No,
it
it wouldn't have. No, it would not.
It was the sick man of Europe back then, right? But
And it
that was
became
because-
very progressive because of Ataturk's policies, which were to get the religion out of politics, which is exactly what he did.
Sure, but I'm saying also, you got to look at how the Ottoman Empire was towards the end of its time, right? It wasn't like the caliphate at that time.
Yeah.
It wasn't in the best state anyway. Like it was more like a honorary position, wasn't it? Like for the caliph or the Ottoman Empire, it wasn't. Things had changed, right? So it wasn't like the perfect Islamic model. So
Okay, so
No,
if
I've
you
gotta really
say
hang
that,
out. This is
all right. Well,
very
you got to go. I'm not going to keep you. Thank you for
it's good
stopping by.
speaking,
We'll
man.
talk
No
next
worries,
time.
I'll probably be around next week so we can explore this more.
All right, we'll talk more then. Thank you very much. Take care. All right, my friend had to leave. Just talking about how religion and politics doesn't mix. Talking about Pakistani politics. So, anyways, we got to get church and state separated if we want to make progress. That's what Turkey did. That's what Pakistan and any other Muslim countries that want to progress has to do. I'm out.